All right, so we are recording. We are here for Market Update Monday, and sorry if you're watching this, and sorry we weren't able to go live, but we had some technical difficulties, but here we are. We're still going to be sharing with you what we do every Monday at 2 p.m. Might be a little bit later if you're watching this now. But we are going to go over 3 different segments. These amazing realtors who have come on to join with us today, they are going to share with you their perspective of the real estate industry right now during coronavirus, and then also one of their listings that they have, and then some announcements, maybe some upcomings, whatever it might be. So definitely stick through to the end and listen to what they have to share with you guys. So first and foremost, guys, let's talk about what's going on in real estate right now. We all know it's kind of on fire. It's crazy. So Katie, do you want to lead us into that?
Oh, sure. I just did a quick recap of what's happened in the last 3 days as far as new listings, because we're looking at the inventory. It's very low in Martin County, where I prefer to serve. And St. Louis County, I didn't really look at that, but it's probably a little less inventory. So I counted real quickly. There were 25 new listings that came onto the market in the last 3 days, just in Martin County MLS. So there are more in St. Lucie County, I'm sure, I hope. But the inventory continues to be tight, which then creates, a struggle for those well-qualified buyers that we know are in the market. They're competing for properties. Just quickly want to tell you, we listed the property in Landing Creek, on Landing Creek Drive in River Landing, and it went under contract in 2 days, and we had a lot of offers. So there are buyers ready, willing, and able, and only one can buy it. There is a handful of buyers for probably every property in that 450 range in Palm City. We saw a lot of them. We had 26 showings in 48 hours.
Wow, that's crazy. It's insane.
Wow.
Stacy, do you want to tell us what's going on in your corner?
Yeah, well, I am up here in Port St. Lucie, and I'm telling you, it has just been on fire up here too. I mean, I didn't pull the numbers, but I know that new construction, resale construction, everything is increasing. Especially in the last 2 weeks, it seemed like it's really taken off. So from my corner of the world, I'm looking at maybe 4 new listings in the next 2 weeks. So I personally feel like that's really a great accomplishment. So just have to make sure that, we get the buyers in there in the right times and following all the safety measures. But yeah, everything up here has been really awesome.
Awesome. That's great to hear. What about you, Peter?
Well, I would tend to echo what the ladies are saying. There are a lot of people out there looking. The inventory I've found seems to be awfully low. I have a couple groups of people I'm taking around to a variety of places, and there just isn't the inventory out there to be able to support what they're attempting to do. This is more on the investor side of things, but I am hoping that some more listings come onto the market, and I'm fairly certain they will as we get further and further away from March.
Absolutely. What about you, Glenn?
So business is pretty awesome. We have a strong pent-up demand. People were locked away for 2 or 3 months, and they are bursting at the seams. So we are seeing our huge push in buyers. That's who is ringing our bell right now. The luxury buyers, that market got a little bloated during all of the Corona upstart. $1 million plus buyers are out in droves, thank God. And people who have been stuck in Dade and Broward County, Palm Beach County, are really up here now looking. They've lightened the restrictions. They can get out and look for homes. So we're happy to say there's enough inventory to pull all these deals together. We haven't found a shortage yet.
Absolutely. Great. What about you, Sarah?
Yeah, we're super busy. I'm excited. I mean, we knew this was going to happen, but I think it happened a little faster than we expected initially. But, it makes perfect sense. If you look at mortgage rates, they took another dip last week. They're at like an all-time low. I mean, it's unbelievable. And so that's helped a lot, but I'm getting calls now from New York, New Jersey. I'm working with customers that lived here and moved back home, and now they want to move back. The markets are really unusual. So some of them are coming from soft markets, but some of them are coming from really hot markets, like a customer of mine that's out on the South Fork of Long Island near the Hamptons. All the Manhattan people are moving out to the Hamptons so they can get top dollar for their house right now, and they want to come down here. So it's such an interesting time. And then I have customers where they're college friends, one's in Texas, one's in Colorado, and they're both buying here now in Palm City and meeting up again and living near each other again after years of going their separate ways. So there's a lot of really interesting buyers out there. And of course, we're always getting that big push from down south. And, you know, if you, watch the news during COVID and yet they were interviewing people down south, they hadn't quite opened up yet. They were coming up here to the restaurants and different things. And I think now they're pretty sure this is where they want to be. So we're seeing a big push from down south as well. I'm really happy. I mean, just today we've had a home inspection, 4 showings. I dropped off an escrow check. It's just super busy. I love it. We did live open houses over the weekend. We did Saturday. Really wanted to take Father's Day off. Did wind up showing houses on Sunday, but just wanted to give people a break on Sunday. So we did Saturday open houses. Really successful. We had a few people in, and one of the neighbors made me make an offer on one of the homes they came in to look at. You know, everything's positive. All the indicators are great. More new purchase mortgage applications are up 21% from last year. And remember, last year was a killer year. We were doing great. You know, the real estate market was really hot. And to think we're up 21% from last year is just amazing. And this isn't refi or home equity. This is like purchase money mortgages. Everything looks good on our end. We're keeping busy and we're really excited. Just working hard for everybody. So thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. That was great. What about you, Mark?
We have been really busy. We were showing property this morning. We're seeing both the more moderately priced places and the high-end stuff. And it's really generating a lot of interest at this point. I think the most interesting thing I heard was early this morning I had CNN on, and apparently the mortgage delinquency rates are going up and up and up and up. And so I'm thinking we are going to be back in the short sale world in the not too distant future, because there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be in financial difficulty with their mortgages and be behind on them, and they're not going to be able to catch up, especially when you look at the job numbers out here. So that's going to be interesting, because that was, back in 2008, that was an interesting time going through all that. And there was a lot of action going on. So I think that's going to have an impact coming up too. So, Lucy, I hope you guys are ready to do short sales.
We're always ready. What about you, Lisa?
I like to go last. I agree with the collective. Our group is amazing. Our group is amazing. So I agree with everything that is going on. It is an incredible feeling to see our market that is heated up. I don't expect it to slow down anytime soon. So everything is consistent in a positive direction is really all that I'm hopeful for.
Yeah, and you're very involved in the new construction side too, as well. Like you see a lot with that. So it's always interesting to hear what you have to say about that. Codi, how about you?
I have to agree with everyone. What I've seen over the open houses I've done over the last couple of weeks, there's a ton of buyers out there. Inventory is getting low. There's about 4 people I'm trying to find houses for now, and it's just not much. And I do agree that we're going to be looking at a short sale market here shortly, because even though, from what I understand, the mortgage companies are adding payments to the back of the loans, the way that the job market is going, people aren't going to be able to keep up. So, but there are buyers out there. Houses are selling. It's to me more busy now than it was before COVID. So it's just crazy time. So.
Absolutely. When you put something on hold, go ahead, Sarah.
Speak for a minute, because I know everybody's dying to say something, and I have something I have to say about short sales. I did a lot of research into the difference between this market in 2008. And this is my optimistic, maybe overly optimistic, but optimistic view based on the information that I was able to gather. '08 was a very different type of crisis than we have now. They were giving money out very freely to everyone. They were refinancing, they were pulling equity out of their homes like an ATM machine, and people got upside down on their values. After that happened, all of the lenders were required to really crack down on their lending standards, and you had to put 20% down, if you guys remember, to buy a house. So the statistics now say 50% of all homes are owned outright, and the other 50% people have an average of 30 to 40% equity in their homes. So they don't walk away from them in this market. You're not going to see foreclosures. People aren't upside down like they were. So the values essentially would have to drop 30 to 40% for them to be in a short sale situation. And I just don't see that happening. Maybe I'm overly optimistic, but I feel pretty confident that we're going to see the effects, the economic effects in the market in some ways, but not in the ways that we've seen it before. So
awesome.
Good point. It's a good point, Sarah.
And we talked about this probably the first couple of weeks we got on starting to do Mondays at 2, and we talked about the long-term effects and the difference between now and then, and how we were dealing with an economic and housing crisis versus a healthcare crisis of today. So right on, Sarah. But if there are some people that need to short sell their property because they just need that, we are ready. A few of us were in the real estate market in the dark days of real estate, I say, foreclosures and short sales. So we're ready. We're skilled. We've got the connections. We know how to get it done.
Absolutely. And it'll be interesting to see, in a few months, how it kind of all lays out. Like we've seen when we first started this segment, and we were talking about what it's going to look like, and we anticipated a very positive, outcome, but I don't think we expected this, but still, it's even more than we expected, but we did expect it to be that pent up demand of after COVID, people wanting to buy houses because they were looking at their 4 walls and they wanted to change those 4 walls.
right.
Awesome. So that's some great information, very valuable as always. So now we'll go into our segment where you guys each get to share a listing that you have. And I always love seeing your beautiful listings. Wish I could just transport into them, but we'll transport virtually. So first up, we have Mark, and I am going to highlight your screen. And you can go ahead and share your screen.
And let me see if I can pull this up. There we go. Everybody can see that, I hope?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Nice job.
There you go. All right. Your turn is up, Mark.
Sorry about that, guys.
Great.
Okay. What this says, it's 196 Southwest Kartner Highway. It's not actually on Kartner Highway. This is a little bit towards town from 95, and it's on a little side street that's right off Kartner Highway. It's right by the water. In fact, it backs up onto the water. This is a great little cottage. It's a 1-bedroom, but it has a big room in the back with windows that looks out on the water. It's currently listed at $364,900. It is a perfect place for a couple that wants to do a lot of boating. That does have a fixed bridge, but there's 10 feet of water under the bridge at high tide. So you're really not going to have a problem unless you're getting a really big boat. This property is really adorable. It's in really good shape. They've taken really good care of it, and it's a perfect place for somebody who wants to boat and fish and just really enjoy the Florida lifestyle here. As I said, the back room there, which is the picture on the bottom right, you can turn that into a guest room as well. There's plenty of room to put a sleep sofa in there if you want to do that, or set it up another way. The kitchen has all been redone and is modern and in good shape. It's got a lift. It'll take a pretty large boat. I would guess probably 35, maybe 40 feet you could put on that lift from what I can tell. And it is just a It's a cute little spot. If you've got somebody who's looking to get out of the Northeast and wants someplace to come down and spend a little time, this is the place to do it.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Mark. It's super cute. I really love it.
Looks nice. Getting harder and harder to find those properties on the water at that price point.
Absolutely.
That is true. All righty. All right, next we've got Katie. So I will spotlight your video. All right.
Good to go?
Good to go.
All right. So this is Katie Bourgeois with the Bourgeois Real Estate Group. We're located here in Palm City. We have over a dozen agents to serve your needs from North Palm Beach up through Indian River County. Again, today talking about 1061 Gardens Boulevard, a 2-story beautiful Key West home, concrete block all the way up. Impact everything, pool, tiki, outdoor kitchen, lots of parking, 32 feet for an RV there plus and a hookup. Beautiful area. You're on over, or just under, excuse me, half an acre. This property is available for purchase. The sellers have just moved out. They're super motivated. Asking price is $598. This is located in Old Palm City. No HOA. It looks like a beautiful home that would be in an HOA, but no HOA. So you can park whatever you want. You can do whatever you want for the most part. This is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 2-story with 2 master suites, one downstairs, one upstairs. So you can have their mother-in-law or granny chill out downstairs. There are 4 bedrooms upstairs plus a large loft space, so you could make that a 6-bedroom. Got a nice little area outside, beautiful, nice and private, tiki, hot tub included for the right buyer, metal roof, all that fun stuff. We have been hosting open houses and have had lots of activity on this property. There is currently a buyer incentive, so if you have an interest in this property, today is the day. Please call us, 772-444-69. The Bourgeois Real Estate Group.
Awesome. Perfect timing. Always love that house. Just save it for me. Just wait a while. I'm just kidding. All right. So, Peter, you are up next. Spotlighting your video now. Perfect.
So thank you very much for having me on Monday, Lucy. My property here is at 2674 Southeast Indian Street. It is a full duplex, about 2,100 square feet, both sides. So each side's a little over 1050. A 2-2 on each side. This is currently, as you guys may know, this is rented for $800 a piece. Now I've looked through the listings, and for a 2-2 in Stuart right now in a non-HOA, non-HOPA community, the minimum price is $1,300 rent, no matter where you're going in Stuart. I've looked the past year, and the lowest rent negotiated on the MLS closed over the past year is $1,200. So rents have gone up a significant amount in the last 2 years, I would say, 3 years. This property presents a great opportunity for one lucky buyer. At $239, the rents could easily be $1,000, and I think we will see that this is coming off the market pretty soon.
Awesome. Great information. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
All righty. And then next we have Sarah. I'll spotlight your video now.
Okay, here we are. This is a great new listing that we have at 2352 Island Creek Trail. This is in the Harbor Island section of Palm Cove Golf and Yacht Club. This is a super cool courtyard layout townhome. So, you know, where do you ever get a big, huge courtyard patio area in the middle of your townhome. So talk about private. You don't have to go out back and share a patio with a bunch of people. You've got this beautiful patio all to yourself. If you look up, one of the guest bedrooms has a really cool Juliet balcony. And then there's also a balcony off the master bedroom where you can sit and have coffee and overlook the preserve. Really gorgeous views. If you look down to the bottom left corner, you can see the back side of the building. This is just a quick little jaunt down to our marina. We have a 93-slip marina here, and we also have a riverfront clubhouse with pool, barbecue, kayak, paddleboard. It's a super fun lifestyle. We have tennis courts, lots of planned events, lots to do here in Palm Cove. It's guard gated. This home is 2,000 square feet. It's been updated inside, so we have the luxury vinyl plank flooring on the second floor. All of the kitchen and bathroom cabinets have been upgraded to white shaker front doors, and we have stainless steel fixtures, doorknobs, new lighting, new really cool modern stylish paint palette inside. 3 bedrooms up. Main living area is with a den, so if you need a first floor bedroom, you could use that den for that. Again, we have 3 patios. It has a 2-car garage with it, and it's just a really beautiful home and a really fun place to be. It's priced at $349,900, and it's 2352 Island Creek Trail, located here in Palm City, close to I-95. The Turnpike. You can see our marina very close to historic downtown Stuart by boat or by car. So super fun place to live. Check it out if you have someone in that price range. I think they'd be really happy here. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. All righty, and then next we have Codi. So just make sure to unmute yourself, Codi. I've spotlighted your video and you can share your screen.
All righty. Everybody can see me?
I can see you. I can't see your screen.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. How about now?
There we go.
Yay.
Perfect.
All right. So this is 1501 Southwest Curry Street, PSL. It's right off of Crosstown Parkway, which is close to US 1 and 95 and all the shopping and anywhere else you need to go in the city. It is 223.9, 1,398 square feet under air, 1,778 total. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. It has the formal dining room with the bay windows, brand new wood laminate flooring, brand new carpeting, brand new baseboards. It's got the soft close drawers in the cabinets in the kitchen, marble countertops, kitchen and bathrooms, vaulted ceilings. It's got a well for irrigation, just needs a pump. Built in 1993, brand new AC unit outside and air handler. Water heater is 2 years old, roof is 2006. It's a great little house, located in a great spot. Sorry. But it's a great little house in a great spot, 223.9. There was a lot of traffic in this house this weekend when we did the open house. So it's not going to be on the market long. So take a look, come check it out, and call me if you.
Perfect. Perfect timing. Thank you, Codi. All right.
Nice work, Codi.
And then next we've got Stacy.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to share the screen. Bam. Share. Okay. So this house was just listed about an hour ago. So I'm really excited to show it to you. The address is 1961 Oroso Boulevard. It actually sits on the corner of Oroso and Starflower. So it has a huge lot, fenced in the back. It has a U-shaped driveway. So there's plenty of parking. This gentleman remodeled the entire house. He redid the roof, impact windows, some of the really nice, finer things in life. He really took the time to do this. And I wanted to show you a couple of these other videos. So here's the front, and I want to show you these really nice floors he put in. There are fixtures, light fixtures and fans in every room. And they're really nice looking too. They're really modern, and he just put all of the nice touches on this. And I want to fast forward to the kitchen and the bathroom.
We can't see your video.
Oh, you can't see my video?
No, not this second.
Oh, well, darn, you can't see that then. You're just gonna see the picture. I can't zoom in, but those are tile backsplash in the kitchen is so nice. And the photo on the bottom right is the bathroom. So it has that standalone tub, and there's like a little garden area out back there with the bay windows. So it provides you with complete privacy. And the shower has the frameless shower doors. 309, we're gonna have an open house this weekend. Thank you.
Awesome. It looks like a beautiful home.
It is. It really is beautiful.
Really gorgeous.
Do I stop it? Okay.
Yeah, I've got you.
New construction.
All righty. So next up, we've got Lisa. Spotlighting your video now. It's loading up. It's taking a little bit. All right.
This whole time during kept getting kicked down. Bear with me.
Yeah, it seems a little spotty. I can't hear you. Is it just me or?
It's not just you.
Okay. Lisa? It's really, you're cutting in and out. Looks like the connection might be bad. Let me see. No, here, let me stop sharing your screen and see if that helps.
No, the whole meeting, it's been going in. Oh, go ahead, move on to the next realtor.
That's okay. All right, Glenn. You ready? Hold on. It's like not letting me not stop sharing her screen.
I hear lots of clicking. That's probably not good.
Well, it won't let me stop sharing her screen, which is strange.
So Glenn Schmidt, ReMax with Stuart. And for people really looking for something that's affordable, and in Palm City schools, I have just the ticket. Ignore the big orange bridge behind me. That may not be real. Fog warning. So what we've got, and I'm going to try and make our video play for you. Here's my way of screen sharing. Is what we've got is more of the same. I'm so sorry. There we go. Apparently not. So what we have is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse in Palm City. And you know the game, The Price is Right. The price is $194,000 for a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse in Palm City. It's in a gated community with 2 beautifully heated pools. One is almost Olympic size, tennis courts, racquetball courts, all the landscaping comes along with it. So the home is well taken care of for $194,000. So it's a 2-story townhouse with a master on the ground floor. The most important thing is if you've got school-age children, you can use the best parenting phrase ever invented. Kids, go upstairs. And you can then enjoy the privacy of your home, a beautiful screened porch and balcony. And we were attempting to share a video. It was not interested in doing that. It keeps switching back. So the best thing I can tell you is here's the rest of our graphics. And
something,
we have some trouble with that.
Because you have the virtual background, we can't see what you're trying to share right now.
That would be why. So there's a logo for Apple. I think they need an endorsement at this point. Apparently, we don't know where that's coming from either. And I am digging this. I am really digging this world of high tech. So there is a way of contacting me, apparently. Maybe we should use less features next time, make a little note to self. But anyway, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse right in the heart of Palm City. And
you are so cute, Glenn.
I love it. All right, Glenn. I don't know where you went. Your voice. There you are. Hey, there's Glenn. All right. Thank
Did you come back with all your fingers and toes?
And Lisa had accidentally, she texted me and she said she got kicked off. So that's unfortunate. She was having some technical difficulties. But as Glenn was trying to say, always contact him. You can actually contact any of these realtors and their properties. Their information will be in the description. So make sure that you go ahead and check that out, and you can reach out to them about any of their listings that they have right now, and ask them any further questions that you have. So we are going to go into our announcement section so that you guys can give any what you guys have coming up, whether it be events, open houses, shout outs, whatever it might be. So we'll start with Mark. What about you?
Thank you. Okay, last week when I was on, I was talking about a listing at 226 Southwest Fernley Trail in Port St. Lucie. Beautiful home. They've just had a $10,000 price reduction, so it's now $329,500. If you remember and you were on last week, this is the one that has a $1,000 bonus to the buyer's agent. We're going to have an open house there this Sunday from 1 to 3. So if you've got folks that are interested in that area, you can bring them on by then, or we're happy to get you instructions to show it whenever it's convenient for you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mark. And you guys are able to watch that replay on our YouTube channel, Arrow Title Services YouTube channel, if you want to see that listing he's talking about. Stacy, you want to go in with your announcements?
Sure. I will be hosting an open house this weekend at 1961 Oroso Boulevard, the one I just explained. And if you want to come and take a look at it, it really is a beautiful, beautiful home. So 11 to 1, Saturday.
Love it. Thank you. And when you said that, when you're like, this was just posted an hour ago, I was like, woo, you heard it here first. You know how
maybe even half an hour ago. I don't know. I was rushing right before we logged in.
Awesome. Well, it's awesome that people can keep updated, and like we said, they're going quick. So
yeah, they are.
Sarah, do you have any announcements?
I do. So we have 2 big price reductions that I'd like to announce. The first is at 2178 Vallada Terrace. It's the home that I featured last week. And everything's been done on this home. Brand new roof. It's a big 5,000 square foot gorgeous home with a side yard that's fenced in Palm Cove. The only feedback we were getting that was negative was that it was a Mediterranean like gold color throughout the inside of the home, and probably pretty pricey to repaint the interior. So the seller did. She spent $8,000. She repainted the entire interior to a gorgeous like grayish color, super stylish. Even inside the closets, they did the whole house. We're going to have new photos up in a few days. We're doing a whole new photo shoot, and we reduced the price down on that one from $965 to $929.9. The second price reduction we did was on the Toll Brothers model home in Palm Cove. I had featured that a few weeks ago. And that house, again, stunning with every upgrade imaginable. Toll Brothers wanted you to buy, they were trying to sell you all these upgrades when you were building the house. So they put them all in. House is stunning. We reduced that one from $995 to $975. So two fantastic price reductions. And also, we are hosting an open house again this weekend. This time it'll be on Sunday from 1 to 3, and you can check our social media pages for more information, addresses. But it will be in Palm Cove Golf and Yacht Club, and I encourage you to if you can't make it, reach out to me and register your buyers with me and send them on over. A lot of people don't know how beautiful it is inside because it is gated and guarded. So without the opportunity to come in on an open house and see all of the amenities and really get a feel for the whole lifestyle here, they don't really know what's going on. So I encourage you to send people on over. And again, just call me and pre-register them, and you're all set. They're protected, and it's all good. So those are my big announcements, and I wish you all good luck this weekend with your open houses, and I wish you all some extra energy because I know we're like flat out busy and going from a little slow to flat out busy. It's a tough transition, but the good news is the gyms are open. So I plan on hitting the gym again because I need some more mental energy. And but anyway, again, Lucy, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to come out and do this and just take a moment to sit back and take a breath and see all your faces. And I really enjoy it. So
awesome.
Anyway,
Thank you, Sarah. What about you, Peter?
Well, first I want to wish all the fathers out there happy Father's Day. I know I had a great time with my family, and it was very relaxing. Looking to the future, dealing with some of these investment properties, and really being a landlord and managing some properties of my own. It's crazy that I see these prices just go up and up and up, and some of the renters are determining that now, with the mortgage rates at the lows, the record lows, like Sarah said, now might be the time to do it. Where the intersection of difficulty comes in is whether or not they have the credit to be able to muster the test. And ultimately, I've seen people scrambling recently to try to make sure they're pulling their credit together as quickly as they can. Which, as you guys know, that can take some time, but I don't see the rental rates dipping at any point soon, and it looks like we have a strong market, basically due to a low inventory for the most part.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Peter. What about you, Katie?
Hey, Katie Bourgeois with the Bourgeois Real Estate Group. I'd say it every time because sometimes I forget. So this weekend, we are again hosting an open house Saturday and Sunday at 1061 Gardens Boulevard. So Codi, Sarah, Stacy, Mark, Peter, Glenn, Lisa, bring me a buyer, send them over. You can send them to our social media and jump on the virtual open house. You can call us while we're on scene, email us, set an appointment to have a virtual tour while we're there, or come in person. And see it this weekend. We usually do our open houses between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. That's kind of the sweet spot for all open houses in our area. So 1061 Southwest Gardens Boulevard, been featuring this property for a while. It shows fantastic. It will sell itself for the right buyer. It's a lot of space. It's a lot of grassy area. And it's in a great part of Palm City. So it's got to be that right buyer with the taste for a higher end property in Old Palm City. 772-444-6989. So we look forward to seeing you this weekend if you can make it out. I know that Lisa had some interested prospective buyers, and I'd like to have her come to the open house. I'll connect with her again. But we're doing live open houses, and we have the rules posted at the door. And come see us. We're working. I don't know about many other people, but I really have been working the whole time, other than maybe one little week of the phones kind of quieting down a little bit. But I personally, and everyone that's working in real estate that I know, has continued to work hard. So it hasn't stopped us. It hasn't slowed us down.
Not at all.
Absolutely, it has not.
We have a very solid economy. As long as that housing industry is doing great, we can expect that the overall economy is strong.
Absolutely. Codi, do you have anything to add?
Well, if you're interested in 1501 Curry Street, you can always contact me. It's Codi at Bourgeois Real Estate Group. I'm sure you've seen me all over social media, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, the whole shot, even TikTok. The reason why I said earlier, though, that Curry wouldn't be on the market much longer is because I am writing an offer on that property today. So if you are interested, feel free to contact me.
And a backup.
We always take backup buyers, always.
There you go.
Wow, we get it done.
That's awesome. Awesome. Love to hear it. All right. Well, as you guys have seen, all of these realtors really come on here every week to share with you guys all of this valuable information. And I'm so grateful to have you guys on every week. Thank you so much. We will see you guys again next week at 2 p.m., hopefully live. And we hope you have a great week. So we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Lucy.
Bye, everyone.
You guys have a great day.